No, I wasn't surprised Ish was a child prodigy. I was also a little confused about why he's not an adult prodigy, because that usually blends in too. But guess what he is? Beautiful.
Yo, what up? It's Ice.
It's Don't Call Me White Girl.
And you watching JBP Rewind.
Audience, give us a minute.
Hold on, y'all.
Yo, we need some music or something.
Baddie alert.
We got any more music?
Baddie alert.
Nah, come on.
What?
I got you.
Huh?
You got the fishnets on with the thighs?
Yeah. What? Big Demona in the building.
That's what you
It's
doing
a
to
real
these
one's
niggas?
birthday. Hey.
Yo, that's what you doing?
Mona.
Hey, Mona.
Hey guys. Hi Joe.
How are you?
What's up, Mona?
Good. How are y'all?
Good.
We good. We just going over J. Cole's song. Yeah. That's the first thing on the board right there. You look great.
I see.
You
I'm
look-
not a big
the same
J. Cole fan.
Okay.
Mona.
Hi guys.
Welcome.
Mo Meezy with the 11s on.
Nice.
Stalin. Hunt. Nails on fleek. Okay. You
Drug
look good.
dealer chic.
You look good. You look good.
Yeah, that's
You know
what
what I mean? Drug dealer chic.
I like a trapper. Hey fellas.
What's good?
Mona, why can't you get to the pod on time? Because I have a disability. I suffer from attention deficit disorder, and it makes it extremely hard to get ready for things. With counseling, therapy, and my new medication, I'm hoping that this year will be better than the last. Please donate to the Light Skinned Negro Attention Deficit Disorder Foundation. I am the CEO and treasurer.
Here.
Put my cash app right here. Thank you. Do you think this makes the pod funnier? Like, is it a bit? What, the lady thing? Oh my God. Y'all are on to me. It is a long bit. Yes, it's a long bit. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? No, it's not a bit. No, it doesn't make the pod funnier. And for some reason, it pisses the fans off, which is crazy because don't nobody go to Target and ask, how often are you late? Bitch.
Mona, do you like the grand entrance that comes from coming late?
I fucking loathe walking in past a group of niggas that are going to crack a joke and a million billion people. That's the worst part of being late, that I have to walk through the people. In fact, it's genius that Joey decided to start regardless of what, because now my black ass wants to gear. I almost ran over somebody trying to gear this morning.
Ice, does Mona being late impact the pod in any way? Nah. We get a good kick out of it when she come in late. Cause she make an entrance. Like, she come in, whether it be she got that shit on, Mona got her whole crew with her. Like, we sometimes be like, yo, if we wait for Mona, we ain't gonna start till 2. Or we could just get it going. So nah, it don't impact the pod. Well, okay, I'll take that back. It impacts the pod, but not in a negative way. Like we have a blast.
Play the next clip.
Yeah.
That's treading a very dangerous line.
Yeah, nigga,
no, this is what's supposed to happen. No, this is not what's supposed to happen. This is
Hold on. I'm not saying it's supposed to happen.
And I'm not
what
saying
I'm
that
saying
neither.
is I'm not surprised by it because look what they do.
And what he's saying is a
That's
cavalier
all I'm
attitude
saying,
like
bro.
that is dangerous. Is what
That's all
he's
I'm
saying.
saying.
What he's saying is
I'm
right.
living in the real world though. At the same
and
time,
respect, but the way that shit right there is dangerous. Because
That's how you
imagine
turn
when
into
a
Yovis
mass
culture.
of motherfuckers do it. At some point, everybody got to wake up and say, "Hold up, hold up." You right? It's time to go to the town square.
let's go then. Go ahead.
I'm ready.
Because a lot of people doing all this but not doing nothing. They've been doing this for years, my nigga.
When I came up here and you was up here with your niggas, you and your day ones, I'm assuming you niggas been friends, you three, been friends forever. That's how y'all act.
Damn.
Especially how you argue. I said to you, I looked you dead in your eye and
On and
said,
off.
I looked you dead in your eye and said, you don't need these niggas. Go solo. Remember? Diana Ross.
Wait, you said that?
She said
Yes, in
it.
front
I
of
remember.
And you hired her?
I don't remember saying that, but yes to the second part.
She said it.
Joe,
What?
I can't deny it.
What kind of shit is that?
Rider.
It was hilarious. He was in tears.
You wasn't serious saying it, though.
Stitches. Of course I wasn't serious.
Come on.
Yo, you was a foul.
So funny, yo. Mona, how was it getting into a new dynamic? Did you think Ice and you would get along? Yes. The thing about me and Ice that was cool was that when I first did the pod, which was like almost, I think, 2 years prior to when I came on to work, that's the first time I met Ice. And I kept saying to him, like teasing him, like your eyes are intimidating and stuff.
Like, you mean?
Yeah, you mean, or But what happened was that me and Ice would see me and Ice be in the streets. So I would always run into Ice and his wife and stuff. And me and Ice always greet each other with like hug, kiss, everything. So if anything, out of everybody, Ice is the person that I saw the most. You know what I mean? So he's the first person. Phone number I had, and he's the first person that gave me solid advice, and the nigga was right about every motherfucking thing he told me, even the stuff I didn't listen to at first. So, yeah.
December 2nd, 2022 is your first appearance.
Oh, really? Damn, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, damn, that's crazy.
Ice, did you give any thought how Mona would fit into the show? Absolutely. From her first appearance, Mona was, like, she stole the show the first time she came up here. And like she said, I be outside, contrary to what people think. So I'm running into Mona all the time. We kicking it in all kind of spots, hood spots. We be everywhere. So I got to know her, and I'm like, oh, she's one of the niggas. So this is cool. She'll come up here and fit right in without. I don't think there's something anybody could say on here that's going to offend Mona. Because she's really one of the niggas. She just going to shoot back, and yeah, I knew she would fit in with no problem. In this exchange, did y'all realize y'all were going to take some getting used to, or was this a simple disagreement? Oh, nah, this was just a little disagreement. Like, again, prior to her joining the pod, we were good. So at this point, it was just, okay, I took one side, I thought one way, and she thought a different way. Yeah, you want to answer?
Yeah, like, this is not even something that I remembered where, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I feel like that's the cool thing about me and Ice's relationship. I never feel like he's offended by the fact that I disagree with him. I think that with me and Ice, that we do well at, no matter how passionate we are at the topic, of at the end being like almost like I feel you, but I don't agree. You know what I mean? Like, with no issue. It's never even a thing where, like, after we go to break, we like, yeah, I don't really feel like it. Literally is we're potting, you know what I mean? And we don't, and me and Ice are different about shit, you know what I mean? I used to tell you, I'll call the police quick, I ain't going to jail. I'm not risking myself to go to jail, you know? So it's like I'm a very accepting person. I accept him who he is, I like him. So it's like, we're going to disagree on things like that, you know? That's like an automatic. Certain subjects, I know me and him not gonna see eye to eye on it, because I know him. So, Mona, do you regret saying Joe should get rid of Ish and Ice now that you work for the pod? No, it was a joke. Like, when I first started my podcast, I didn't want to co-host. I thought that it wasn't a necessity. It wasn't a necessity for me. And like, I used to have just like a couple guys in the room just for the vibe, and a couple guys end up turning into Phelps, who's legit my co-host. I have one. So that's the biggest part of the joke, is that I had a podcast for 4 years, and 3.5 of them years I've had a co-host. So it was like, it's a fucking joke. So it went over a lot of people's head, especially me and he. Joe couldn't do this without her. He needs all the energy of everybody.
Ice, how does it feel when people say the pod doesn't need you or any other members, and that it really only needs Joe to keep going? Is this something people always say around Joe's co-host? I think people gonna say that regardless, because I mean, it's the Joe Button podcast on the Joe Button Network. And I think what happened was, which is kind of like a gift and a curse, with the previous iteration before me and Ish got up here, because it was so successful after swapping out damn near everybody outside of Parks, people feel like it can just keep getting done again and again and again. So now it's like, the second we don't like this person, or we don't like what we're just not feeling you right now. Because I think the fandom of, outside of Joe, the fandom of everybody else on the pod is like, it's like waves. They like you today, they hate you tomorrow, they like you today, they hate the day after, and it goes back and forth like that. So once it's the downtime and everybody's off you, yeah, get this person off the show. But because they've seen that the show can be successful with no matter what, because Joe is like the nucleus. So yeah, they're gonna call for you to leave because we saw it happen. We don't see this on any other pods because you don't really see people getting rid of the hosts and bouncing back so fast and actually damn near ascending even better. So because of that, people feel like, oh, you could do it again. You could do it again. You could do it again. It's just now I just think it's part of the narrative of the pod. We don't like this person, get rid of them. You know what I mean? People come in my comments and say, I wish you leave the pod. No, you don't.
Next clip.
I got you.
The shit you be saying, nigga, I didn't hear it.
The shit you. We can do it now then.
Let's do it.
The shit you be saying and playing around like it's not you. I'm on to you. I've watched you.
Okay.
I've been sitting here for a minute. I let it slide because I don't play them COE games, but I like to let people know that I see what they doing.
Okay.
Now, if you continue to do it and I let you know I see it, I will respond.
Now, let me respond.
What do you say?
No, it's no shots. It's no shots. Again, I'm not with the shooting. I don't do that shit that you're doing.
Clarifying question for the people in the audience. What do you say?
No, hold on. We do that a lot. Interrupt. Stop. Hold on.
Oh, I just understand.
We got to stop picking and choosing. If you feel that way towards me, if you can't pick and choose with me because I'm gonna just keep going. If you have to be like that across the board. The jokes are the jokes. This is the gig.
Hey,
the joke. Hold on. Let me finish. I just.
I'm speaking in code. I'm gonna just translate.
The jokes are the jokes.
Stop
Anything
bitching.
that I say to you is not a disrespect to anybody that you love or that you deal with. It's more like, hey, yo, shout out to Mr. Peace or shout out to what's going on.
Don't shout my woman out if I can't shout yours out.
You can.
No, I can't. No, I can't.
You
don't
can.
let anyone speak about your wife or your children at all. That is a boundary that you set.
That was in
that
the beginning.
I respect.
You have.
I set a boundary as well that you don't respect. You don't respect it.
No, you picking and choosing.
No, because you don't respect it. They respect it. You don't respect the boundaries.
It's not okay. Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm speaking to a person that chooses to step over the boundary. That's all.
All I'm saying
I'm talking to you.
I'm here to perform. I'm here to have fun. If I feel like if something came out on the show and I'm cracking a joke about how you may be overprotective, it's funny.
That's not to you. You
It's
can't
funny.
decide what's funny to me though.
Cool.
And
Now-
I again have a boundary set. Leave my family out of your jokes.
And what's the boundary?
I just told you. Leave my family out of your jokes.
Okay, you gonna tell anybody else that?
The room don't do it.
No, everybody do it.
No, they don't. I'm speaking to you because you do it. You set it off. You'll do it. You flip. I pay attention to this.
We go in a circle.
You tired of it yet?
All right, so why did you go in on flip like that?
Can I answer it? Where's the go in at? Like,
I've been very adamant from the beginning that I don't play content over everything games. I respect those who do, but I don't. I believe in having boundaries. I believe we can pod, we can joke, we can have fun, we can do all of that while respecting everybody's boundaries. I went specifically, Flip does to me, or the way I perceive it, as it's like a throw the rock, hide your hand type of thing. And it happens a lot. So the reason why this happened was because I spoke to him about it. Yo, stop, like chill out with that. But again, certain people believe when the red light's on, all's fair. I don't. So it kept happening, and we just had it the previous pod. And my problem with these particular type of jokes specifically from him was I can't make them back. There's been jokes made back about Flip's family or about things that Flip may or may not have done or whatever that we had to stop recording. So respect that to your co-host if you want that same courtesy extended to you. That was what I was trying to say. There was more I wanted to I'm not with all that type of entertain. That's not entertaining to me. It's not entertainment. So I regret this. Honestly, I ain't like none of this shit. Everybody know I'm not the one to sit here and do all this yelling and screaming and fighting and shit. It's not in my character. I really wanted to, in hindsight, I wish we'd have cut and I'd have talked to him off air, off camera. But it's out there and that's it. So to answer your question, that was why. I felt like a boundary that was set was not being respected over and over and over again, and it starts there. That's all. Do you feel like Flip's point has some validity to it? Everyone has made jokes, and it appeared to be some picking and choosing. Even Joe made some jokes episode about your trafficking your significant other. Yes, but it's also levels, and it's also those people you can make certain jokes back. Like I said, I talked to him about that because you don't allow anyone to say anything about your wife, your children, any of that. Not a thing. So I don't want to hear it from you making it about mine. You also don't joke about anyone else's significant others, really. You know, we make the one little joke that Ish allows. And again, if Ish were to say, yo, I don't like that no more, I'm stopping it because I respect everybody on their show. That's why I told Flip, you don't allow this. You said don't do it, and I don't do it. He said, you're right. He acknowledged that. So I don't think the point had validity to it. Everyone did make jokes. People don't do that. And the way he did it was, it's just a little too far. And I have the right, I don't need anyone to agree with me. I have the right to say, yo, my nigga. Again, when all these cameras go off, we all friends. So I'm telling you as your friend, chill out with that. If you don't want to, we have a problem.
Mona and Ice, how do y'all navigate jokes and narratives? I don't know really what you mean by how do I navigate it. I'ma just do me. Again, I really look at the Joe Dashians like one step under Barb's. Like they, you are a tight allegiance full of great people. Oh, I just can't believe he's been blessed to just attract millions and millions of great people. But I feel like you're gonna come up with what you wanna come up with. I think that sometimes, like for me, for instance, I feel like if the joke is more like my hair is a mess or I look a mess, I think that it kind of like feeds that shit. I feel like if I was to come up here and I was real casual all the time and it was never a joke cracked about looking a fucking mess, I think that they wouldn't expect, like it wouldn't be such a heightened thing of what I look like. Because in podcasting generally, it's a laid back type of vibe. That's why I always compliment you with being dressed, because I've been podding for years. Niggas don't come dressed like that. You know what I mean?
I wasn't coming dressed like this. I'll show you some old clips if you want to see them.
Listen, so it's like, I'm not gonna lie and say it's not like a little annoying, but for the most part, motherfuckers gonna come up with what they come up with, and I've been doing the social media thing for a while. So, and it is what it is, but I'm gonna always be myself. And I am not a simple person, I'm a layered person. Like right now I'm giving, I'll come into your life after your baby dad leave and raise your children. You know what I mean? You know what's up with me. I'm giving, I got on 2 sports bras. It's a little mini fresh fro under this wig. You know what I mean? Like that, so.
Mona and Ice, how do y'all navigate jokes and narratives? I've been saying this for the longest. I don't really rock with narratives. I try to steer clear away from them. I don't play into them. That's y'all shit. Y'all can have the narratives. Jokes, I don't really care about. I know there's been a thing where I didn't take jokes the best before. And it was me trying to clean it up. And then I realized, yo, you just let niggas get the joke off. Like, it'd be like, oh, you did this, and it'd be wrong. And I'm like, nah, that's not what happened. It was this. No, nobody cares about the truth. We just laughing. It's okay. So now it's like, okay, I was able to understand that aspect of it. And then the only other thing that ever bothered me really was when, like, I don't care if a stranger could make a joke on me or say whatever they want to say about me all day. You don't know me, I don't really care. But it's when people who, and this is all previous shit, it's when people who really know me, like that I, like in my inner circle, and now y'all are joking about or spreading shit or making shit look away that's not true or not true to my character. I used to have a big problem with that, and it took a minute for me to grasp the entertainment side of that. Like that comes with it, cause I'm like, hey, y'all making these jokes, y'all. I know you niggas 20 years. Like it almost felt phony or something. Like, wait, I don't care if they say it, but y'all know better. So I would clean shit up, or I would push back on a joke, or step on a joke, because it's like, why would y'all do that? But I was taking it personal and not understanding that, hey man, we just bullshitting. Like, but again, all this shit grows legs. Like anything said on that show especially by Joe, becomes fact, whether it's fact or not. And sometimes them facts start coming back to you in your real life through other people, and then it's like, all right, now it's annoying. But I've accepted that that's the trade-off. The narrative part, I don't like narratives. Just y'all can do that, and I ignore them. How can y'all know which boundaries to push and back off of? If somebody set a boundary, it's a boundary. Like again, that's how I feel. If anybody in there says, yo, dogs, there's been times where Joe, I've seen Flip make a certain joke, and then Joe, yo, nah, that's a boundary being set. And with that comes respect. If I respect you, then I'm gonna respect your boundary. No, I don't care what, my boundary, I could say something like, yo, don't talk about my sneakers. Or Mona could say, yo, listen, y'all, no more jokes about my hair, all right? Mm-hmm. I respect Mona. You will not get a hair joke out of me after that. I don't make them, but I'm just saying, if I was one making them, that would be the end of it.
Also, can certain cast members make jokes but others can't? What do you mean?
Are there exceptions? Can Joe say or make a joke that maybe you wouldn't accept from somebody else? Is there favoritism in who's saying what in the room?
I don't know. I feel like Joe be on niggas' tops. Only when Joe don't really. Well, yeah, fuck that. The white boy don't get it enough. They been friends too motherfucking long. You know what I mean? And he don't wear Parks' ass out. Parks just sitting over there cheesing and shit. Parks is fucking prime meat to get wore out. He don't get it. You know, he harassing my boy here for being stylish. He harassed me for my frontals. He harassed the gorgeous one for being gorgeous. And we all should harass Imani, because we never know when he gonna crack one of us. But at the end of the day, yeah, why the fuck it ain't no jokes made about Parks? Big old tall ass.
Ice, can you also answer that question?
Let me see the card real quick.
Oh shit.
Man, that shit like the Joker. Also, can certain cast members make jokes but others can't? Nah, I don't really care about that. To me, it just depends on what's being said. Like, again, back off of that same clip. I mean, Flip is a line pusher. We know it. He admits it. Like, he likes to straddle that line. And all right, if you tell me don't do this, I'm gonna do it anyway because I'm a rebel and I gotta go against the grain type shit. So I don't mind him making jokes. Again, they've clowned outfits and my beard, and that's fine. My shit stay the same. Leave my people out of it.
Next clip.
Yes, people expect for you to come on a broadcast with millions of people watching with your frontal done.
My frontal be done. They want it done to a certain level of done.
That's true.
Especially after you say it ain't legal.
If you poll any of these people, I can assure you, they do not want you robbing a string of pharmacies to pay to get your frontal done.
I don't think they care how I do it, and that's the thing.
All right. No,
I think she's right.
They don't give a fuck. They don't. They just want to be able to criticize you in that way, and that's the first way. And then you got to think, I'm a podcaster. That don't even really fit in this world. But what battle rap it do? We talk shit about each other. You know what I mean? So yes, if you get caught looking crazy, you look caught with some fake shit on.
They're paying you to talk shit about you.
I know.
They're paying you. Oh my God, the world is horrible. This guy standing across from me is talking about me and I made 50 grand to be here.
I was just getting ready to say.
What the fuck are you saying in here?
If you don't get some of the breaks that you caught, some of the lucky shit that happened in your life, the right place, the right time, an introduction to somebody, life changes for everybody,
That's
my
a great
nigga.
point,
And so we sit around and we judge sometimes based on what we did with our lives, but a lot of that shit was lucky. Nigga, I got shot point blank range. I was 20 years old. I was a fucking child prodigy. I got shot point blank range right here 2 times. I could have been not talking on this microphone right now based on a luck of the draw, a flip of a coin.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to judge somebody else and say that they couldn't be going down this path because I could have been on that path if a few things changed.
No, I was in it. That was really, really a good conversation. Why was everyone so stuck on the Geechee Gotti topic? You all spent about 50 minutes on what seemingly was a small topic. Parks wrote this. I think we were stuck on a topic because everybody felt really strongly about it. Also, just the podcast tied in music. Joe loved battle rap. Ice loved battle rap. I mean, I don't know if y'all know, but this nigga is Arsenal's brother. So that's crazy, you know? But I think it's just one of those type of topics. Like, it's just so many different ways you can look at it. And really, it's no right or wrong answer to stuff like that. It's just how you feel. Because a person like me, like I've never reverted to the law as like something I should follow. You know what I mean? Or I have to do that. I always looked at it like nobody's following these rules, but the poor people are supposed to. So it's like, I don't know, I root for the bad guy to win. It's like I would rather hear about him winning the battle, but robbing pharmacy is pretty lucrative, you know what I mean?
Ice, why do you think everyone's stuck on that topic?
I think it was bigger than Geechee Gotti, that's why. That topic the conversation wasn't just about Geechee Gotti. Like, we all love surf. That conversation was about surf. That conversation was about 1 million people that we all know and love that have opportunities we see left and right. Like, you could name countless rappers who got the world in their hand and then go do some dumb shit, and now they're facing charges. And you know, I'm Lil Durk. Like, you could go down the list. So I think reason why we were stuck on that topic, because the Geechee's situation brought a broader conversation, and we were trying to have the conversation. You could take Geechee's name out and insert somebody else, and that same conversation is necessary. And that same conversation is going to get that room. We all have people that we love that damn near you could put them in Geechee's place. Mm-hmm. So I think that's why we were all passionate about that, because I think everybody up there got somebody that they know, love, or close to them in some proximity that damn near is Geechee Gotti. Mm-hmm. And it's a responsible thing with our platform to also tell anybody else out there that's watching, like, yo, dogs, y'all you gotta do better.
When having discussions like this, how do you know when it's time to move on? How do you know when it's time to let others speak? For me, I don't. And they usually have to press the button to say pass the fucking ball. Fuck! No, Mark is really good at segueing stuff. And also, for me, I try not to like beat a dead horse. So if I'm thinking, even if, let's say, somebody cuts me off, but they say what I'm thinking, I'm not gonna run it in a different font. Like, I just let them have that shit. Cause like, that's fucking boring. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Ice, you want to answer the same thing?
Listen, we're having a discussion like this. How do you know when it's time to move on? How do you know when it's time to let others speak? I think everybody be real passionate trying to get their point out. And personally, if I have a point that I'm trying to make, I'm gonna try to make that motherfucker. I don't care. Like this, we could be right in closing. All right, hold up, because I've been sitting here waiting. Like, there's times where I'm literally sitting there trying to sneak a word in. It's hard. It's a bunch of motherfuckers talking, especially if we all get passionate about the topic. You know, some topics, all right, maybe 2 or 3 are passionate and everybody else is just adding commentary. But when majority of the room is passionate, it's hard to get a word in there. Because now it's like, it's been plenty of times where I'm like, and I'll just sit here like, nope, I'm going to keep repeating this shit in my head because I'm not about to lose my point. I'm gonna get my point in there. But yeah, like she said, Joe cut some music on or play a drop or something, or, you know, usually when somebody says in closing, that's like 85% accurate and or efficient, excuse me, in getting us off that topic. But I don't know. How would you handle this discussion differently looking back at it? I would handle it the same way. I don't see anything wrong with that discussion the way we handled it. Again, everyone was passionate. It wasn't just about Geechee. And because of that, and we have different people, we were on different sides. We're saying the same thing, but we were just on different sides of the why, how we got here. And I think our couch, me and Ish were more on the we don't agree with the move, but we understand how someone's desperation could lead to the move. Mm-hmm. And then the other side is like, you shouldn't get to that point. But no, I wouldn't handle it any differently at all.
Mona, how would you handle that situation differently?
I don't think anybody lost their temper, nobody got disrespectful. I don't know why we would. It was a great conversation. The other caller alluded to 50 minutes being too long to be on a topic. Me personally, it was so many different parts of that topic, from the reasons why people even get in positions to have to do things like that. I mean, it was just a lot. Like, maybe shortening it, but me personally, that was a great pod day. It's always a good pod day when you're not looking at the clock, you're not worried about time, you're just podding. So, like, that was like perfect in my opinion. Were you surprised to find out that you were a bad bitch? No, were you surprised to find out that Ish was a child prodigy? You motherfuckers trying to set me up? No, I wasn't surprised that Ish was a child prodigy. I was also a little confused about why he's not an adult prodigy, because that usually blends in too. But guess what he is? Beautiful. How the fuck you gonna be a prodigy and beautiful? God damn, he's just a mere mortal.
Ice, were you surprised?
Let's go set up.
Nah, I wasn't surprised because this nigga done did everything. Like, everything that could. No. He was great at basketball. He was great in the streets. Everything Ish said. He
sold bricks in 8th grade.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't surprised at all.
Come on, man. He used to drive the school bus. When he was going to school and he was riding the school bus, he drove that motherfucker too. Y'all don't know Ish.
He drove it to the school while he was a student.
Exactly right. He left his last class a little early so he can get the bus.
Yeah, I'm waiting for y'all to find out Ish graduated medical school. Like, Ish shit, y'all child prodigy.
They don't know he's a doctor?
No, they don't know. They think Mark the only doctor.
Please. It's your favorite Don't Call Me White Girl, and you are watching JBP Rewind. Ish frame everything, no matter what the fuck he gonna say, like it's some heavy shit.
No, it's
so
not.
It's like when that nigga leave, and then he might hit you with,
right.
He might hit you with, can I finish? That's
I don't want to minimalize jail. Like, yo, this shit is rough.
But listen, when a nigga sit up, get on the edge and go, excuse me, can I finish? I gotta poop. It's like, damn, we was, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you heard him earlier.
I gotta
piss. I was being sarcastic. Oh shit, okay.
Like, the way you frame it sound like some heavy shit. You a king, God. I don't care what these niggas say, bro. Look at this nigga.
Look at for real.
Casually gorgeous.
He on some laundry day shit today.
Exactly.
He's still,
this nigga not dressed. He
that's
gorgeous.
What I'm saying. He still stepped out.
Like,
Snake skin,
come on,
Kobe.
bro.
They better stop playing with my boy.
Any ball down there. No cap.
Mona, why do you call Ish beautiful so often?
Because he's gorgeous. No, it's funny because my mother has green eyes. Her sisters have green eyes. Some of my cousins have green eyes. I always was jealous of it as a kid. So it's like, instead of like beating him up about it, I just tease him about it. When I say he's gorgeous, I'm always talking about his eyes. But yeah, it's almost an insider. Now you know the truth. I'm just jealous.
Are you concerned about HR violations?
Like, I am concerned about HR, but at the same time, fuck HR, nigga. Fuck them. Like, I feel like it should be like I feel like JBP should be on some, the Army in the 90s, don't ask, don't tell, you hear me? That's the type of time I'm on, nigga. I'm trying to sexually harass niggas, like, what's up? Joking, nobody's single, I would never do that.
On the clip too.
You can talk on the phone. You can talk in person.
It's not exciting as talking on the toilet. You don't know who you gonna get online. Knock, 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 knock. You don't know what floor you gonna be on.
Girl.
All right, that's peace.
Later, I'll tell you about when I used to fucking light up cigs and blow the smoke in the toilet in jail.
That's rehab corny shit. I'm talking about prison, nigga.
Shit.
I'm talking about hard body,
Levels, nigga.
grown ass nigga. I'm talking in the toilet to a nigga with a homicide, and he just sent me a knife and tobacco, Joe. Please don't disrespect my tail shot.
Sorry.
We'll tell toilet stories on Patreon. Subscribe.
Do you really think Joe has no real jail stories?
Joe ain't been in fuck to jail, so I know he has no real jail stories because rehab is in jail. Come on, bro, stop.
What's the difference between rehab, jail, and real prison?
Well, depending on what kind of rehab it is, because some rehabs are kind of like jail, but rehabs you get a little more freedom. You can go outside and smoke a cigarette or something. Like I've never been, but I don't think it's chains on doors. I don't think you get locked in your room. Jail is way less intense than prison. It's way less violent, depending on where you are. Usually people can't stay in jail past 2 years. In prison, you might lose your asshole or your life. Don't break the law, kids.
Yo, what's good? It's Ice, and you are watching JBP Rewind. Big Jersey.
Elizabeth's finest, Big
Chatham's
Freeze
finest.
in the building, huh? Checking that health app. Hey! Checking that? Nope.
Checking the health app.
The step
the
app. The step.
You stop laughing.
He bringing it back.
No, stop laughing.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Why you mad at me?
Uh-oh.
Let's just move on.
Yeah, sit him down.
Uh-oh. Free what, nigga? Hold
Because
on,
you
hold
play
on.
too much.
Free what, nigga?
Sit down in your
Play a
glass
lot,
house.
Flip.
You do a lot of joking
Play a
around
lot.
up here. Everything ain't a
Play a
joke,
lot.
yo.
Hey, but Freeze, is that bad?
I
Everything
didn't say
ain't
it's
funny,
bad.
yo.
Well, you say
Nigga,
it's
I
bad?
asked my wife to check her step app the other day, nigga. She said 5,000 steps, nigga. Where did 2,000 of these came from, nigga? I'm on your time.
You're not on my time.
Oh, you on a different time?
No, because I be home.
Ooh.
I know what's happening in the house. So you definitely, we on different times.
That's a shot.
It is a shot.
I'll be home as well.
He went home and worked on that just for you.
No, that ain't the one I worked on.
Just for you.
Which
No,
one you worked on,
that ain't the one I worked on.
Which one you worked on?
I got a clip.
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
Picking and choosing. Picking and choosing.
No, because everything
I'm choosing
ain't a
you
joke.
today.
You be bringing shit up that ain't.
I'm choosing.
That
Let's
ain't.
get it.
Come
All
on,
right, some
man.
bullshit
I'm choosing
today.
you today.
All right, let me know what I can say.
Ice, why did you tell Flip not to laugh? He wasn't the one who told the joke.
I told Flip not to laugh because, again, I can't say what I want to say to Flip. And I'm sorry, I know y'all are trying to do this with this, but I can't give y'all more on this particular question or topic. Apologies.
Do you feel you step on jokes too often and slow the show down?
Used to, yes. I used to definitely step on the joke immediately. I think I explained that before, though. It was more so because of jokes coming from people who joking about things that are not true from people that really know me. And I didn't, it took me a minute to actually be able to understand this is just entertainment in that aspect. Like I felt like I was taking it personal, and I was feeling damn near betrayed by my long-term friends. Like, why y'all trying to put these bullshit narratives out there or try to paint me a certain way if y'all my friends? Like, I would never try to paint you niggas a way that I know it's not you. Like, I know it's not you. So that's why I used to take them that way with jokes. Like, y'all, we boys. What the fuck y'all doing that for? That's all.
How do you find the balance between disrespect and entertainment?
I think intent goes a little bit behind that. And I think we can be entertaining without certain type of jokes. Like, I think we have a very good show. I think we have a bunch of brilliant minds up here we're so diverse in our walks of life that we can talk about damn near anything. We jokingly say, oh, the range, but that's real. You can't get the vast majority of topics and the range of topics that we talk about and joke through anywhere else. But that's because we've all, you name it, name any aspect of anything, somebody up there has done it or has lived it or has walked in it so they could speak to it and identify with it. I don't necessarily like I think it's, I equate it to, like, I always say Love and Hip Hop and reality TV, and I don't particularly like that level of entertainment. I like it in terms of watching it. I don't like to be a part of that level of entertainment. So I'll shut the hell up. I don't need the bickering back and forth for my entertainment. So I try to stay out of that.
Let me ask you a question. This one. If a nigga walk up to you and say, "Yo, write me a tweet or build me a house or something," would y'all niggas do it? Like, stop dating. Stop
tweet.
That's my goddamn talent.
That's crazy, bro.
I built niggas' houses before.
Yo, what? Yo, no, Amani Razor. What is your talent?
Oh shit! Like,
No, that's out of
Nigga
pocket.
said,
Write me a tweet.
Hey, we know this nigga what? What did he do?
Ice, what is your talent?
My talent is me, man. No, that was E. That was a smoker right there. I couldn't do nothing with that one. What he meant when, what am I known for? And the thing is, my talents ain't really. I'm not in the business. So yeah, write the tweet. That was excellent. That's an A1 joke from Imani. I'm gonna smack the shit out you, E. But that's an A1 joke. My talent, bruh, honestly, I'm just me. I'm just me. That's it. I'm not gonna sit here and run down a list of shit.
In all seriousness, how do you like when the cast makes fun of your Twitter troll days?
It don't bother me. Like, it's part of my story. It's part of who I am. Like, I have no. They could make fun of it. I poke at it sometimes. Pause. I'm not necessarily proud of it. In hindsight, I'm in my 40s now, looking back like, damn, my nigga, you ain't had to do that. But it's part of me. It's part of, you know what I mean? I can't get mad at it or nothing.
Is there anything about the Twitter troll days that you miss?
Not necessarily the troll part. I do miss, because it's just gotten. The thing about the trolling days back then was I trolled without being disrespectful. Like, I'm not sitting here, talking about your kids, talking about your, I'm not inviting nobody to the Frank stand. Like, now it's become let me say the most outlandish, meanest, just the wildest shit I could say to you because I know I'll never see you, and my face is hidden. I don't really respect the Twitter trolls of today, but back then, a lot of it, we knew people. Like, we knew who we are, and it was more so just watching entertainers react to their first time seeing negativity. Because you got to think, prior to Twitter, artists and all that shit, they never saw negativity. You know what I mean? You do a meet and greet, that's your fans. You do a show, that's your fans. Fan mail is your fans. So when all of these publicists and managers was telling everybody, yo, you got to get on Twitter, it let you interact with your fans, and then you open it, this is the first time you seeing thousands of niggas say, yo, that song trash. That album trash. So the crash outs, the Twitter crash outs were authentic back then. That it was just fun watching that. And everything I said, I was standing on it. I've had people confront me face to face. And when we have the conversation, like, well, damn, you didn't disrespect me. You just said you didn't like my song. So it wasn't no beef.
Oh, come on.
Oh, you nasty.
It's disgusting.
Yo, Bart. Look at the bees. The bees. The bees.
Ice, how did this feel?
Just felt like Joe's being performative and being an asshole. I was like, this nigga's disgusting.
Did you take this fart as disrespect?
No, I don't even know if this nigga really farted. He's standing there fucking with Sade. His girl's right there. Like, I've seen people try to make this a thing so many times. People yo, you didn't do nothing. Again, y'all, this is the thing. Y'all want to see animosity, chaos, and fights. That's the problem. But again, that's entertainment. So, no. Do I think my friend for 20 years was trying to disrespect me and my significant other right there like that? No, I don't. Sorry. Intent matters. Was he sitting there being funny? Fucking, his girl is standing right there. Now, if my girl's the only one on the couch and he walks over and do that, totally different thing. Also, would he do that? No. Which proves my point. So I wish y'all put that to bed. But again, narratives. So I understand it all. Trust me, I do.
What do you say to the fans who think you should have bugged out?
What do I say to the fans? Salute.